there. Have fixed this up a bit. Ba-ba-ba. Army of Darkness Furious Road Issue 4. This I was waiting for. And I kind of sensed it was going to be brutal. Because when we left off in the last chapter, everything went to hell. Uh, Dracula was basically framed. Nun became a necro, which, as you know, whenever they become a demon, all the other demons have the knowledge of whatever that one demon had. And I'm liking the cover. It has miniature Ashes like fighting Frankenstein. It's like Attack on Titans type of image. It's pretty cool. Um, but basically we start off when they're basically going straight to the cathedral to finish the ceremony, the ritual, because they already know the nun was basically possessed, which means, ipso facto, all the demons know their plans. Now, regardless of Eva and my girl Hucky, they join forces. Ash, Frankenstein, and Nar. I'm gonna just call him Nar for short. They join forces as well, even though they were smack talking each other. As you can see, they were like arguing, and Frankenstein's like the peacekeeper, like save it for the Deadites, guys. This is not what sister wanted. Blah 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 blah. He's like the peacekeeper. Why multiple? Well, I can understand the characteristics of Frankenstein. Like he wants peace because what he went through and stuff. I can understand that, but I never seen like a douchebag Frankenstein. I don't think I ever read a douchebag Frankenstein. DC has a nice one. Marvel got a nice one. Dynamite Comics. Out of the three, I like Dynamite Comics Frankenstein more because he's a badass. I mean, if you read it from issue 1 to now, you see that not only he's a peacekeeper, he could throw down. He could kill some deadites with no problem. So they go. And I love this image of Nar and the Wolf Gang. Like, this is like the perfect freaking image. This is like you're going to war. And when I saw this panel, I'm like, oh man, things are gonna go down. Yes, yes, yes. And I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen. Would he have a badass wolf fight scene or all this stuff? But as you know, it's not an Evil Dead series without gore. And the way they did this issue, mwah, it showed gore. Like, it ain't show that much. Like my one favorite panel from the last issue when the nun ripped out her eyeball and all that crap. But this part, come on, the wolves were getting overrun by deadites. Like, they were just completely overwhelmed because, as you know, basically the whole planet is filled with deadites now. And this is just an overwhelming odd that they were facing. And when I saw this, I thought of Dawn of the Dead. The, I think is the original Dawn of the Dead. I can't remember what year it came out for the life of me. But there was a scene when, the biker guy got pulled out and he got basically tackled and tore apart by the zombies. And when I saw this, it reminded me of Dawn of the Dead. And I was like, damn, I want to watch Dawn of the Dead now, the old one, not the Zack Snyder one. Not that one. No. And then there's so many funny puns in here because this Deadite, she was laughing because they're all fighting right now. The wolves are trying to push back all the deadites. Eva and Hucky are fighting over here. The Rev, I don't really know what the Rev was doing. I think the Rev was still in the vehicle at the time because the Rev really wasn't doing anything. Everyone else was fighting, but the Rev was in the car. And yo, Ash's little puns in here are funny. Like this one, he shot her in the wing. She's like, ha ha ha. He said, "Laugh this off, sit, laugh this off." And I was like, whoa! Guts everywhere. Like, when you read some horror comics or manga or whichever you prefer, they have gore, but it's like a certain level of gore. Now, I read a lot of gory mangas, a lot of gory comics. And this is up there. It's up there because it's not afraid to show splatter brains. Like Walking Dead shows a lot of blood too, but Walking Dead is mostly, for those who know, black and white. This is in color. I like it in color. I mean, manga, people could say, oh, but that's not in color, but it's different. Manga got a way of drawing it out in black and white that makes it look good. Walking Dead just looks like their coloring person got bored and says, I quit. Still like Walking Dead, though. And this scene with Hucky, Eva, and Ash going, oh, and Frankenstein. How'd I miss Frankenstein in that panel? But they're fighting a big horde of Deadites. You see the shotgun. You don't see the rest of the panel because I shortened it because, don't want to spoil it too much. You gotta read this. But he's shooting, chainsawing, blades, magic, Frankenstein. Dude, this is like an all-out battle royale of like the supernatural. Like, seriously. And it's freaking funny. And actually, after this, it takes a weird turn because Ash actually gave them the book to go to the cathedral. And some mishaps happen. A lot of mishaps. And remember the cover? This is the cover. Apparently, the Deadites made miniature Ashes and completely dismantled Frankenstein. Like, his head was flopping. He was like, oh, Totino. I'm like, oh my, no, my favorite Ash is that one right there. The one that's piggyback riding the other Ash. I was like, are you serious? The Deadites seriously made a whole bunch of army of little Ashes to kill Frankenstein. That's me. Why you gonna write that? That's so mean. I was expecting a better death for Frankenstein. Well, he's not technically dead. But that could be debatable because he's basically dying in a sense. But the worst part about this is that they're all saying, wee! Dude, I'll be fucking terrified. It's like Puppet Master when the little puppets go, but his little ashes going. Sorry, I'm using a lot of horror references. I was watching some new horror movies like the other day. And I love this is like the one rule of Evil Dead when you read from that freaking book. Whatever you do, make sure you pronounce the damn words right. That is so true because I think it was it Evil Dead 2? When he went to seal it away and he said the words wrong and that's why he wound up in that realm of the Army of Darkness. I'm pretty sure that's... I gotta rewatch it. I got all the movies, so I'll probably do that later. But man, look at that. Ash ain't giving no hell. And now, they're in the cathedral. He gave them the book. They ran to the cathedral. They're like, yes, we're going to do this. And you gotta read the comic. I'm not gonna ruin this whole section because stuff goes down. I mean, they get what they want. They get the cathedral. They get what they need. And some surprising events do happen. I'm not gonna ruin this one because this one's a really good book. You should definitely purchase it. Digitally purchase it through Cosmology. I think that's what it's called. I can't. How come I can never say that word right? Oh my god. But like the face. I love how they have so much happiness in that face. And I love Hucky. That's my girl. But yeah, certain things happen. Hopefully I don't. Let's see. Yeah. But I'm not going to tell the full ending, but all I'm going to do is explain that throughout all the stuff that happened in the cathedral, they got what they probably needed done or probably didn't do. And she had run out. And you, Nancy, you're mean. And she would know why I say she's mean. Because my girl here. Why you do that? But basically, towards the end, we find out that Dracula does forgive Eva. That's the crucial thing. And some other mishaps happen. I'm not really trying to ruin it because I really want y'all to go read this book. It's a really good series. And I'm just going to leave it off here before I'm in tune and showing the rest of the stuff. But I'm not going to do that. So, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your day. See you on the next review. Also, don't forget to Purchase this issue or the past issues in your local comic book store or digital contact. And y'all have an awesome Friday.